speech. Now, let us move ahead with inviting the students of grade 7 to orate their speeches.
To commence, we have Basir Kaur Bhatti from Aspen House on the stage.
Aren't born, they are made by action, not position. Good morning, respected judges, teachers, and my fellow classmates. I'm Mercedes from Aspen House, and today I have chosen the topic leadership is about action, not position. Leaders are not just title, ranks, or roles. It's about responsibility. True leaders step forward while others stay silent. They take responsibility, inspire others, and lead by example, not by command. You don't need a position to lead. You need courage, purpose, and the drive to make a difference. True leadership is shown when you act for others, stand up for what's right, and uplift those around you. So today, don't wait for the right time because this is the right time. Don't wait to be chosen, choose yourself. Because leadership isn't about where you stand, it is about when you act. So if you have the courage to act, the world will follow. Lead, not by position, but by presence. Thank you.
Basir, for your thoughtful words.
Now, let's welcome Dee Chaudhary to present her insights on the topic.
Leader is not the one who has most followers, but the one who creates more leaders. Good morning, everyone, respected principal ma'am, teachers, and all my dear friends. I am Reed from Cedar House, here to share my thoughts on empowering others is the true mark of a leader. Friends, we often think that leaders are the people who having badges or titles, but that's not true. Real leaders are the people who helps others, giving them confidence and courage to act. So, let me explain with a story. There was a girl in the class who was very shy and never spoke something in front of anyone. But one day, our class monitor encouraged her to participate in a group activity. And the monitor guided her, helped with the speech, and supported her during the activity. That day, the shy girl spoke so well that she even got a prize. So, always remember that good leader is not the one who is always heard, but the one who keeps helping others. Empowering is the mark of a true leader. Thank you.
For a meaningful contribution.
Next up, we have Samaira Badal from Maple House to shed some light on the topic.
Today, I, Samaira Badal, is here to share my perspective on the topic empowering others. Alright, future leaders, listen up. Want to truly stand out? Empowering others is your secret weapon. Forget the old idea of leading from the front. The real power is in lifting others up. When you give someone a chance, you're not just helping them, you're unleashing their best. Imagine building a team so strong, so innovative, because everyone feels trusted and valued. That's not just nice to have, it's how you create something that's truly legendary. Help a classmate name the presentation, share your knowledge, lift someone's spirits. You're not just making friends, you're developing the skills of a truly impactful leader. Your legacy isn't just what you achieve, but the success stories you help others write. So, rise above, encourage brilliance, and watch your own brilliance soar. Be the leader who makes everyone around them better. Thank you.
As we move towards the end, let us welcome Kriti from Oak House to present the idea.
To one and all present here. Today, I, Kriti Jindal, stand before you all to speak on the topic empowering others, the true mark of a leader. What makes someone a true leader? Is it a badge, a title, or a loud voice? No, the true mark of a leader is not how powerful they are, but how powerful they make others feel. A real leader empowers others. To empower someone means to lift them up. to help them believe in themselves and give them the strength to take action. History gives us amazing examples. Mahatma Gandhi, one of the most famous leaders, didn't win independence on his own. He inspired millions to join his freedom movement. Encouraging or empowering isn't just about big speeches or action. It's about helping others and making them brighter, not just in position, but also from their heart, from their core. So let's be those kind of leaders, the ones who lift others up, because when we empower someone, we make our class stronger, our school kinder, and our future brighter. Thank you. Have a nice day.
For this truly inspiring speech.
I now call our principal, Ms. Ruchika Sharma, to share some words of wisdom.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
So, speak to lead means speak to lead, right? So, how do you lead first? The first and the foremost thing you have to understand is to speak, right? So, when you want to lead somebody, the most important thing is communication. Whenever you speak, the other person should be able to understand what you are saying. So that's the first and the foremost thing you have to understand. Whenever we want to lead, the communication has to be very clear with the other person, right? So there are two things in communication. One is the receiver and one is the speaker, right? So somebody is speaking and you are understanding. That means the flow of communication is good. That is why the instructions are happening the way you want to do it. Second thing is, for a leader has to understand that everybody has three things. One is voice, right? Choice, opinions, and ownership. So when you are leading something or you are leading a group, these three things you have to understand. One is voice, that everybody has a voice in that team. Everybody has a choice to make, opinion. And the third one is ownership. That means it belongs to us, right? So whenever a team is working, everybody should feel that this particular task belongs to me. I have to finish it, right? So these are the three important qualities you should always remember when you are leading a small little group or leading some bigger assignment. Okay? It can be in your home also. Some decisions are being taken at home, right? So who are the participants in that decision in the home? Parents, yes. Who else? Your brother, sister, grandparents. And you want to lead that decision. You want to give your decision. First thing is what? Communication. You need to make that communication very clear. Okay? So when the communication is very clear, the first step is achieved. And then you need to have your voice, choice. Everybody's voice, everybody should be speaking, right? Everybody should be making a choice. Okay, this is good, this is not good, right? And lastly, the ownership of what decision you are taking, right? That means it is for everybody. Are you understanding these three things? Student, voice, choice, and ownership, or any participant for that matter, right? Thank you very much for calling me for this judgment. Very nice, and I see qualities of leadership in everybody. Not everybody is good in everything, but you have a quality to lead. Nurture that. Okay, everybody has to nurture it. And how will you nurture? When you have a good communication. So the competition is speak to lead. You need to speak. And the more you speak, more vocabulary words will come, more conversation will happen. If you restrict yourself with a normal conversation, you will not be able to speak for a minute. It takes a lot of time because you forget. So it's better to speak. Even in your classroom, whenever you are communicating with your teachers, speak in English. Don't restrict yourself. What will happen? Nothing will happen. It will only be a little, you will not be fluent in speaking. But at least you are speaking. Right? So in these competitions, it is very important the practice starts from the classroom. Speak more. You have so many opportunities in the classroom where ma'am is asking questions. Speak up. right? Then only you will have the confidence of communication. Otherwise, you will not be able to speak on a stage for a minute. I am taking my points. So will you speak in the class? So speaking does not means that to make a noise in the class. There is a difference between speaking, communicating, and making a noise. Right? So thank you so much, and big round of applause for the children who participated. Very nice. And very well. And coming on the stage is very important. Everybody should be coming. More children should be participating. Right? So whatever comes in your mind, just speak it up. You don't need to prepare for such things. It is your thought process. What do you think about it? Right? And keep reading. Reading is very important for vocabulary. You need to have good vocabulary words when you are participating in such competitions. So thank you so much, and very nice. I really liked it. Thank you.
I would like to call Sarika ma'am to share her thoughts as well.
So good morning, children.
Good morning.
Ma'am has spoken from the perspective of the topic that we had today, so that's leadership. I would want to just give my inputs of that is the way that I would perceive any child who is coming on the stage. So just few tips that I want to give you, because you will be representing maybe ahead in school and all. So one thing that if you all noticed was that almost the content was similar. So what I feel is, when you are preparing for such competitions, your originality is supreme. So we pick up the content because these days it's a time when you have all these search engines. You are getting everything from the Google, but then what is your originality? Where are you actually putting your skill into it? So you need to add something. So what I did not see today was that although yes, the content was quite limited, we could have had something like ma'am said, a little bit more superfluous vocabulary. We didn't have those words. Class 6 and 7, we can still elevate our level to go with words which are way higher, you know. Like every time, if you remember, you've all been there with me in assemblies, I used to say, learn synonyms of your words, isn't it? Find a level higher words of synonyms for your vocabulary that you're using. For example, if you're happy, you could be overjoyed, you could be exhilarated, you could be, you know, some other word for that. So that is one tip, originality of your content. Second was that whenever you go for such competitions, always add on deliberately certain words which are going to be a little heavier. That is only which is going to make you be apart from. So this goes for everyone. Point number 2. Third is, usually what I believe that when we are speaking, we should have that much of control over our body that we are not having too much of distraction of moving. So sometimes, yes, these days we see in the TED Talks, we have a lot of movement of these speakers. But that is very natural. You know, supposing I am talking like ma'am was saying, she was expressing her views, she wanted to address the entire gathering, and that is why probably when even I am walking, I am making it very natural. I am not like, you know, because the way you are on the stage, the more you will walk as a pendulum, your thoughts will get distracted. So it's always better if you can't control that, you should be standing in one position. So your, you know, posture should be straight and you are not getting distracted, because sometimes, you know it's all about the spine. So when we have that movement, your brain is getting distracted. So that is one. If you can do it, nothing like it. Some of them actually work better when they are moving. And the other thing is your hand gestures. So your hand gestures should just not be this and this and this and this. You know, these are like very foundation years action with the hands. So if you watch more of your TED Talks and all, you will see they are very, very natural movements with the hand that you make. So it's not like me, I have to point me, you, sky. It's not like that. Better is to hold yourself, compose your personality and speak whatever you want to say. Alright? So it was a very good attempt, I would say. All of you were very good. This was just from my side since they've asked me to share, so I've shared my thoughts. Thank you everyone. I'm really honored and I'm really happy to be among my
The audience would like to share an opinion.
Anybody who wants to speak?
About Christian Charson, the man who led the British forces against Adolf Hitler. He had a famous quote, "We shall fight in the streets, we shall fight in the forest, we shall fight in the mountains, we shall not surrender."
That's very
Ma'am, because he sacrificed for India.
What did he do? Find out. Go and find out what did he do as a leader. Okay, so quickly, everybody wants to know also. You want to know? So it's been judged by me and ma'am. Both of us are a different kind of leaders. Ma'am has her own view, I have my own view. So both the views are combined together and the result is ready. Okay, for class 6th, I'll go in the reverse order. Okay. The third position goes to Inayat. And the second position goes to Gurfateh. The first position to Aditya. Okay, for class 7. For class 7, again in the reverse order I am speaking. The third position is for Harsirat. The second position is for Vidhi. And the first position is for Samira. And for those who are still, so it's not like you have lost the competition, it's like you need little more improvement. Okay, take it in that spirit and congratulations to all of you. Okay, and you can do much better to another level. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.